Okay, welcome back students in our new video, and we would like to tell you about that we are going to discuss about the board question answer of Nelson Mandela. But before we start, we would like to point out some of the important factors in this chapter's precise summary. Actually, 10th May 1994, this date is going to be very important because that was the day of the oath-taking ceremony of Nelson Mandela as the first black president of South Africa. Okay, he's represented African National Congress, and here this is going to be the most important thing because South Africa, which was a country for a long period of time, had become outlaws because the diplomatic connections with other countries was not as similar as we thought of other countries, because South Africa, in that the prevailing apartheid system was there, so that is why all other countries was not in a favor of keeping the diplomatic relations with South Africa. But after the African National Congress won this election, there come the stability, and somebody has urged to take the divisions out from the society of South Africa. Okay, so first of all, we have to note out the speech which was given by Nelson Mandela, in which he told about that he would like to thank all the representatives which have come from different countries, and that was the largest foreign gatherings on the South African soil. He thanked them all, and he was being greeted. And at that day, you will never forget that his daughter Zenani was also accompanied with him. And afterwards, he talked about not only any kind of speech was given by them that create the discriminations between the white and black after the win. After the win, he gave the assurance of the people that this is the victory for justice, peace, and for human dignity, and he is taking the oath that he would release the people from the bondage of poverty, deprivation, suffering, gender discriminations, and other discriminations. And he had already taken the responsibility that never that this beautiful land will see that kind of racial oppression. Okay, that was the moment in which both the people, that is the white and black people of Africa, singing the two national anthems, is Nikoloi Sekele Africa or Die Stem. Okay, so first of all, in this chapter, the experiences which have been shared, or the experiences starts from the first thing, that is apartheid, which is a kind of system which has started after the end of the Anglo-Boer War, in which the British, the white men, have created a kind of racial structure in which the black people had not been even considered a human being, and inhuman torture had been bestowed upon them. Afterwards, he talked about the patriots because they could never be repaid, and it is very unfortunate that they are not here to celebrate this occasion, because what we have got, it is for them. And it is true in the case of India also, because the patriots who had to sacrifice their lives, we are enjoying the freedom. Then he gave the concept of courage and fear. He said that the courage is not the loss of fear. That means if you don't have fear in your mind, this is not the courage. You have to win the fear. That is the courage. Okay, because a lot of the people have sacrificed their life for an idea that South Africa would be a country like that. And afterwards, if we talk about the love and hate concept, according to Nelson Mandela, he is trying to say that human beings is born with the quality of love, and hatred is injected by the society in them. Just imagine the two children, if they are left, they will try to make friendship with each other. They will not hate each other, because we are the people, when we teach our children that do not mix up with these people because they are your low caste or they are in the low economical background. We create, because they are white or they are black, we create these kinds of discriminations, and we inject hate, the poison of hate, inside them. And after the concept, he has talked about twin obligations. That means two responsibilities. First responsibility is that the responsibility to the family, okay, and the people of the family. And afterwards, the second responsibility is the responsibility to the nation and its community and the people of it. Okay, afterwards, the concept of freedom is given. He said that when he was a boy, he was free to run near the hut of his mother, and he could swim in the pool of that its tribal community. He can roast the millies and eat it looking through the sky. He was very free. When he became a student, he would not have the freedom to read anything or to stay at night with anywhere or to go anywhere. They had that not the freedom. And when he became a young man, when he came to Johannesburg, he thought that he although he had the qualification, educational qualification, but he would not be able to enjoy a respected life by marrying somebody with a respected married life. So that was not going to happen. So these kinds of oppression had a deep impact in the mind of Nelson Mandela, that he joined African National Congress, because he realized the fact that it's not only happening with him, it's also happening with the people around her, his brothers, sisters, and the community of his people. So he fought a struggle, and here he said that the oppression has a deeper impact. When he was in the jail, he saw the guards, even the oppression which was given to him, the torture which was done to him, what was not being shown even the guards which were there. So that is the win. So they thought at that moment that they are near their goal. And at the last, the message which was given with them, that the oppressor is in the prison of hatred. Okay, he is not free with oppressor, because if you are taking out somebody's freedom, how you can be free? So oppressor is also in the prison of hatred, and he's ripped off the humanity. So that was the main point of Nelson Mandela I have mentioned to you. Now we will discuss about the questions which appeared in the board examination in CBSE. So first we will talk about this question: what did meant to Mandela as a boy and as a student? I have told you that as a boy means that he can run over the fields which is near to the heart. He can roam anywhere in the village, and he could just ride over the bull. He can swim in the pool and can roast millies and looking over the sky and eat it. So that was the two thing. Okay. Next is that while I've told you that you can write, you have the point should be the same point. Okay, it is not necessary that you will write this answer. Okay, that is not necessary. Next is that why 10th May 1994 is important for South Africa. That is important for South Africa because on this day, the first black president of South Africa, Nelson Mandela, was going to take the oath on the Union Building and in the Sandstone Amphitheatre in Pretoria. Okay. What are the twin obligations of Nelson Mandela? I've told you the twin obligations are: the first responsibility is the family and its people, and the next responsibility is to the country and the countrymen. Fourth is what is the dream of Nelson Mandela for the future of South Africa? He told about, I've told you earlier, is that this is a victory for justice, peace and human dignity, and he want to release the people of South Africa from the bondage of poverty, deprivation, suffering, gender and other discriminations. Question 5, what pained Nelson Mandela on becoming the president of South Africa? What pained? Okay, the pained is that the comrades, the patriots who have sacrificed their life for this day but not there to see this and to enjoy this. Why did Nelson Mandela say the oppressed and the oppressor are like robbed of their humanity? It is said because of him, because if somebody is making present in and it's ripping off somebody's freedom, how he could be free? Okay, if somebody is taking freedom of somebody, how he could be free? Okay. And seventh question is that how does Nelson Mandela define the meaning of courage and the brave? And I've told you the courage is not the loss of fear, because courage is the win of fear, and many of the people of South Africa has given their sacrificed their life for an idea. What Mandela meant that he's simply the sum of all those African patriots had gone before him, because the line started before that. The line started before that, and it has ended with Nelson Mandela and also started with him. So that was a long line which started before him and will continue after him. Okay, so he became the role model. So these are the questions, and we will discuss long question later. So if you have any kind of problem while doing this question answers or realizing it, because these questions are important, students, I will tell you that you will make a different copy where the question answers of the board examinations which would be written. That would be better because it will help you to take a good preparation. Okay, so that's all for today.